Yo, what's good, family? Um, making a video. I haven't made a video in a while now, actually. Been so damn busy. But I wanted to make a quick video. Something called me to do it as I've gotten off work. Uh, Something just called me to make this video. I'm not sure how long it's actually gonna be. I do all my stuff unedited, unscripted, so is what it is. Alright, so basically I'm gonna explain like why is it that I actually want more than one wife. What makes me think that I can handle um, that lifestyle choice. Um, yeah, that's pretty much where I'm going with it for this video. Um, But before I get into it, I would like to thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all could like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, that would be greatly appreciated. Um, but yeah, I'm about to get into this. If y'all see me looking up and down, I wrote like a makeshift note, what they call the cliff notes, on what my reasons as to why. But the first one I got here, I feel obligated to my people. Um, and what I mean by that is I do feel like I have an obligation um, to the black melanated community, whatever you identify as, whatever. Um, but I do feel obligated to my people. Some people don't, and that's fine. But I feel like because I was blessed to have both my parents in my life, and also growing up in a situation where I really didn't have to worry for much, I kind of feel like I have an obligation back to my community to leave it in a better situation than what it was found. With that being said, there's a lot of single mothers in our community who kind of are like a slim pickings for like good quality men. Um, for our men out there, a lot of them are either not not qualified, meaning um, they don't they may lack like the emotional intelligence. They may lack the knowledge that it takes, resources, vision. You know what I'm saying? A lot of factors can play into that as to why they're less qualified. There's also a lot of our men who are incarcerated and things like that. So it kind of takes away from the dating pool, so to speak, for our black women. Um, and I'm not 100% sure on statistics and stuff like that. This is just something that I noticed. So if you guys feel like I'm wrong on like some of the statistics that I think in my head, feel free to leave a comment and we could discuss it and talk about it. But I kind of feel like a lot of our black women are in college, have successful careers and things like that, and they have less men to choose from. Um, with polygyny being your lifestyle choice, you you get that quality man. He has been, I guess, proven to show that he can handle more than just one woman being in his life. But that's one way that I feel like I fulfill that obligation to the black community is by accepting single mothers into my family and building from there. Um, me and my current lady, we talked about it too, because I'm iffy when it comes to single mothers, and I'm just really choosy with my women in general. But I don't 100% count single mothers as a no, but I do my my side eye and kind of do my evaluations as to why she is single. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that can go in a whole different direction as far as the conversation is concerned. Second, I want a big family. I come from a really huge family, and that's on both sides. I have a lot of family members on my mother's side. I have a lot of family members on my father's side. So it could, it's I kind of want to excuse me. I kind of want to keep that tradition going. I loved when I was growing up how we had a bunch of like cousins and stuff like that, all around the same age. We all like grew up together. Like it was amazing, yo. It was truly amazing. I'm the oldest of three boys, so our my siblings, I don't have a ton of them, but on top of my three blood brothers, I have two god brothers, a god sister, and I count my auntie. I call her my sister auntie because for one, I believe a year or two younger than me, and we grew up together. She literally like lived in our house with us for years at a time. Like sometimes she'll be here for years with us, and then she'll go back to Chicago, live up, and then come back, live with us for years, and then go back. But yeah, I'm just used to like having my siblings around, and that's something that I really would like for my children to have, is growing up with a ton of siblings and cousins and things like that they can grow up with. Because for me, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. You know what I'm saying? I had a bunch of girl cousins, I had a bunch of boy cousins. It was cool. I loved it, and that was on both sides. But yeah, me wanting a big family is a really big driving force upon that, because I want a lot of children. I have two boys now, and I love it, man. Like, cause I feel like also I just have so much to teach, and with them being boys, it's like I could really go in now. You know what I'm saying? I have something that I could give to them and bestow upon them as far as knowledge is concerned. Going into my third one here, I have a massive vision for my family. And this one right here is huge. I can go into so many things about it, but I would like to also say this. Having the vision is one thing, but also having the execution behind it is another. I feel like for the past maybe like 10 years, I've been moving in the direction of my vision. And even though the plan may have changed, the mission has always stayed the same. You understand what I'm saying? So I might have tried to tackle my vision this way, but then I had to switch it up and do it this way. You know what I'm saying? The plan may have changed, but the mission has always stayed the same. I compare it to football. I played football my entire life, so that's what I automatically compare it to. It's like you go onto the field with a play, but then you see what the defense is doing against you. So you call that audible. You know what I'm saying? You call that audible, and you switch up the play. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I feel like the last 10 years has really been. I've been calling a bunch of audibles. You know what I'm saying? But always still trying to get the touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I kind of feel with that. And just to keep the football analogy going, I've always been big on like talking on what I like to call quarterbacking. And quarterbacking is kind of my own coined phrase, but it's me starting the initial business. So I get the EIN for the business. I start up the company. I get the website going. I start building up a email list and things like that. And then what does a quarterback do? He has options. Either he passes it to one of his teammates, he hands it off to one of his teammates, or he runs it himself. And that's kind of what I want to do with my family members and things like that. I want to be able to quarterback it. I want to start it out, get it going, and then pass it off, or hand it off, or pass it off. Or if the business needs a little bit more TLC, I got to run with it for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I think about it in terms of that. With that also being said, the women that I bring into my family, they may have visions that they want to do for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And stuff that they want to accomplish in their life. It only adds more value to the family. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna give an example. I had a lady that I was talking to. She saying that she wants to build abroad and things like that. And that's always been part of my vision anyway. Like, what better way to help people get to their final destinations if I could just bring in people, help them get their things going, and then be like, hey, I got my wife out in wherever she's out there building. You know what I'm saying? You can link up with her. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all could take things from there. You get what I'm saying? So it's just a different type of mindset when you tackling things. But like I said, I got a massive vision, and it can't be it just can't be done with just myself. I can only take it so far. I would need my women to help. You know what I'm saying? To help bring the rest of that vision to fruition. But yeah, that's just part of it. I have emotional intelligence. For that one, I feel like with emotional intelligence, I feel like my own definition of it is being able to process your emotions and understanding the best productive way to process that emotion without it being negative, or without you putting, I guess, like putting out negative. You know what I'm saying? When you receive negative, you know what I'm saying? So I've had situations like in the past with just myself, where I'll get upset about something, and then I would go run. You know what I'm saying? I go run, or I do martial arts, so I would go train, or I would, if I really like needed to just get away from it, I'll play my video games for a little bit. And I feel like that was like ways, I feel like productive ways that you process your emotions without putting out that negative, out there in that space. And that's something that's really tough for people. That I've definitely found out that's really tough for people. But yeah, I have a very productive way of dealing with my emotions in a constructive manner without letting it affect the others around me. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like that's very important as a man. As I've been getting older, I've been trying to find more ways of practicing stoicism. I believe that's how you say it. But being a more of a stoic man. In the past, like I said, I played football. I've always been like very, like really, like emotional when it came to that, and when I say emotional, it doesn't even mean like I would be like crying or anything like that. No, I might just be in your face. You get what I'm saying? I just beat your ass, and you know what I'm saying. Now I'm gonna let you know about it, but that ain't always the way that you should go about doing things. You should be move with a little bit more class and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Like just practicing being more of a stoic man, and not letting situations affect your thought patterns. Especially with us being men, we have feelings and emotions too, and they are very valid, and they should be validated. But at the same time, us being the men, we kind of have to be that solid foundation for the women to actually come to without us getting too upset. You know what I'm saying? Without us um, lashing out and things like that. And I've definitely had to practice and learn that throughout my journey. But I've always felt like that's something that I've been actually pretty good at. Whenever, even though some women may have like it may have been hard for them to actually uh, like speak their mind and say their feelings. I feel like for the most part I haven't been the type of man to like make you feel like shit because of you coming to me and telling me like what's going on with you. Now I will probably correct you because I feel like that's what a man should do. You know what I'm saying? But you don't like shove it in their face. You know what I'm saying? And make them feel like shit because they express that thing towards you. You can do the correcting without having them feel like shit. You know what I'm saying? My fifth one is I have some skin in the game. I got some skin in the game. As I speak this now, there was a situation that we had recently that didn't necessarily go our way. I as time has went on, I've kind of dealt with it like in my own way. Uh, but it was definitely a lesson. Like it was definitely a lesson and something that I learned a lot from actually. And that's one thing I like about being in polygyny is you definitely learn about yourself. You learn things that you can and cannot handle. You learn your partner also as well, seeing what they can and cannot handle, and if there's areas that you may have lacked that maybe your partner was too timid or whatever to speak up on, that other partner that came in, you know, brought it to that light, and now you're like, man, okay, now I got to reevaluate and figure out, you know, what's going on with myself and what I need to fix and correct. That has definitely taken place with the last experience that we have had, and just moving forward, as you just got to do better, man. Like we ain't perfect out here. We don't ever claim to be perfect, and you gotta roll with the punches. You gotta roll with the punches. Those, like I said, I do martial arts, so boxers, to take the heat off a punch, they roll. You know what I'm saying? They roll their head in the direction that the punch is going, so it takes some of the blunt force off of the blow. So it's kind of how you got to look at it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. And then 6, it's funny because I put I ain't got no shame about it. I like variety. To be honest with you, I'm the type of man. I really don't have like a preference on the type of woman that I like, and I'm just being real about it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no shame in my game. I like variety in my women. So I've been with really thick women. I've been with really skinny women. I've been with tall women. I've been with really short women. I just like the variety, and I just like what I like. And having that variety, why not? It's my life to live. You know what I'm saying? As long as if I'm not being deceitful or cheating or going behind anyone's back, and I'm just, you know, just being brutally honest and upfront with what I want and things like that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Just as long as if you being honest, you know what I'm saying, from jump, and letting them know what it is. Like, hey, I like you because you thick. I like you because you're little, you're tiny. I like you because you're tall. I like you because you're short. You know what I'm saying? I like you because you got long hair. I like you because, you know what I'm saying? And it's not always about the physical. You could be like, oh, I like you because you're introverted. I like you because you're extroverted. I like you because when something goes down, I like how you are really passionate about our family, and you turn up. You know what I'm saying? Or I like it how when you evaluate the situation and you think before you speak. You get what I'm saying? So it doesn't just have to be just all about the physical. You can have the variety of characteristic traits that you like in people. Well, women for me specifically, and it could be different from each woman. So, as long as if you're upfront about it, I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, uh, I think I could go on and on about some things, but I think those are like the top ones for me. Um, let me know like in the comment section for any guys out there that's watching this video. You know what I'm saying? If there's uh, you have any questions, or maybe you want to add to the conversation, I'm always down to talk. Uh, Poly and polygyny in particular is something that I like to talk about all the goddamn time. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I'll get y'all in the next one. Peace, family.